So I wrote the song about 2017, 2018. It was originally called The Crime, and then I changed the name to The Outcome. The reason why I did that is because I don't like obvious titles. It's like The Crime, because it mentions the crime, the song. It was the punishment never fits the crime, so it makes much sense. So that's kind of like a subtitle of the song. But the song is called The Outcome because I felt the outcome. What is the outcome? The outcome. There's always an outcome, always in everything, for good or bad. Even there's no outcome is an outcome. The outcome is whatever comes out from the situation. Okay. So I wrote that because I always like that kind of titles. They don't really tell you what the song's about. It's like a lot of times it's like you use the obvious, repeating words in the chorus to tell you the title, and that seems still a bit too predictable. And I like when you have a title and you don't even know what the song's about. So like Black Dog or Four Sticks, or Sick Again. These are like Led Zeppelin titles, but she doesn't even tell you what the song's about. Sick Again is that Led Zeppelin song. I go like. See? On the window, a LMZ. But yeah, it's from Physical Graffiti. Yeah, I can go. Yeah, it's a good song, but it doesn't tell you what the song's about. The title, it's called Sick Again, and the song is mentioned Sick Again in the song. So yeah, so I like that. So that's why I but it takes a little more time. I don't know. People, I think a lot of songwriters just want to be lazy and just give it the name that's in the title. Oh, it's just easier. So when you hear the title, you can remember the chorus, and then it makes you think about the chorus, and then it thinks about the song, and then you kind of go, oh, that song, and I remember the chorus, and it's catchy. Yeah. So. But yeah, so the outcome. So I was like, so I wrote the song. It's like based on all these old movies that I like to watch. Like where those like prison movies when they're trying to escape, like Cool and Luke or I'm a Fugitive from a Chain Gang. It's an old Paul Mooney film from the 30s. It's really good. It's a really good film. Paul Mooney's he's a great actor. It's like one of those movies you start watching and go, this is really good. It's made in 1932, so but there's so much great movies made like before 1935. All those like pre-code films with Barbara Stanwyck as well. All those, it's like really good. And they're really entertaining. It's not like it's not gonna be. No, they were like writing good stuff back then and doing good stuff. It's not like they didn't know anything about anything back then. No, they knew how to write. It's like just like now, it's just more fancy cameras and stuff. But but they used to go all out in some of those movies in the old days. Those kind of sets and stuff. But like Cleopatra. You see that movie? That set's amazing. But yeah, so that's why. So the song is basically about kind of like one of those stories. It's like about this guy who's in jail. It's like, but it doesn't really say what who's about. It's kind of like everything. Kind of encapsulates just someone kind of. In the words are like, you do what you do, it's how you get through. You say what you say. See your way. You know what you did and all that you could do. You didn't know any other way. Didn't know any way. It's kind of like one of those. I was born bad, but it's not like you were born bad. Because some of these guys just kind of caught in situations where they get accused of these crimes because they were in a situation, and then they get forced to accuse of it. Like in I'm a fugitive from a chain gang. He was in this restaurant and he was hungry. He was trying to make his way in the world, and then this guy he's with, holds up this restaurant and then kills the one guy, and then he was there, and then he got accused of being a part of it. So, but he didn't have anything to do. He didn't kill anyone, so he got put in prison. But yeah, so wrong place, wrong time kind of situation. So yeah. But yeah, and he goes to prison, but then he gets out of prison, and he becomes this kind of like rich guy who's kind of has a lot of influence. But then they found out that he was in prison and he needs to go back to prison. But now he's this influential guy. It's like, does he go back to prison? He doesn't have to go back to prison, but he's so influential and rich now that he can. But he doesn't want to be seen as this guy who's not gonna pay his time. It's like it's a good film. It's like you don't expect all that extra to happen, but it's like it's good. I am a fugitive from a chain gang, starring Paul Muni. Check it out. But yeah. So then I wrote the song. You do what you do, how you get through. You say what you say, but kind of when I wrote the lyrics, it was like jing jing jang. I do what you do, and how you get through. You say when you say they don't see your way. You know what you did and all that you could do. Didn't yeah? So I had that in my head, and then I wrote the music to it like similarly. Same kind of rhythm. You do, it's how you get through. You say when they say they don't see your way. You know what you did and all that you could do. You didn't know any other way. You go when you go, it's all that you did. You show you don't know your way. You say when you did what you did do. Couldn't show any other way. And then to the chorus. But the punishment never fits the crime. It's either worse or you get off easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. You either go hard or you don't go easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. It's either worse or you get off easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. And the next verse. You do what they do, it's all they go through. You say when you say they won't show your way. You go when you did and all that you did do. Never knew any other way. And now you're being had, it's how you get done. You knew when you told that it would unfold. You say what you did, what did you now do? What is the price that you will have to pay? But the punishment never fits the crime. It's either worse or you get off easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. You either go hard or you don't go easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. It's either worse or you get off easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. This is where the guitar solo comes in. In the hand, it's how you get done. You knew when you told, and it would unfold. You say what you did, but what did you now do? So what's the price that you will never pay? But the punishment never fits the crime. It's either worse or you get off easy. But the punishment never fits the crime. Okay, but the whole punishment never fits the crime thing. It's basically, it's like, a lot of times it's hard to judge something. When you judge how much, for a crime a certain person does, how much time they have to spend in jail. It's like, what's the, it's like, okay, you did this crime, and it was so severe, you got to spend, and they give you a certain amount of time, like, alright, and then it's like, but then let you out early, sometimes for good behavior. Or if you do like something like not really bad, but then they give you all this time in jail. It's like, no, really balanced. So that's what the song's kind of about. It's like kind of an unfairness in a way, justice. So that's kind of the crime. The crime is we can't really be fair in with justice, not really fully. It doesn't really equally balance totally perfectly. It's like we say the scale justice, but it doesn't really balance. Sometimes you do something really bad and you don't get any time, and you do something really bad and you get a lot of time. So it's like, yeah. So all my songs are kind of deeper than they appear to be. So it was something. I don't really attempt a song unless I'm thinking it's something worthwhile to write about. And it's something that's I like to write about things that will kind of always kind of go on. The justice system will always go on and will always be a thing. I don't write about things that are fleeting. That's kind of just one-off kind of thing. So yeah, so that's why the outcome.